and we are right in the heart of Lacets de Montvernier. If we analyze what we've got in front of us, we can see the foundations of Lacets de Montvernier. The road just goes through the rocks because the workers back in the years 30, they have to carve on the mountain to make way for the climb. So there's some sectors of the climb that you just go through the mountain. Many of the switchbacks are just carved in the mountain. Yes guys, we are ready to climb Lacets de Montvernier, a climb that in English it'd be named the shoelaces of Montvernier, because literally the shape of the road with all the switchbacks, it's like, yeah, the shape of shoelaces. 17 switchbacks just in 3.4 kilometers. 3.4 kilometers at 8%, the cutest climb of the wall, a switchback per 200 meters, more or less. Every 200 meters we have to face a switchback, something crazy that we are gonna enjoy just right now. Let's go. This climb is located in a very good area for practicing cycling. It's just next to climbs like Croix, also very close from Galibier, Madeleine, and Alpe d'Huez too. And there's a story with Alpe d'Huez because the neighbors from the area called this mountain the Mini Alpe d'Huez. I think it's for the amount of switchbacks. You all know that Alpe d'Huez is famous for the amount of switchbacks, the famous 21 switchback that it has during the 14Ks of the climb. And here there's also a lot of switchbacks, 17 in just 3.4 kilometers. It's crazy the amount of switchbacks. Every 15 meters I'm turning. You're seeing, maybe you are dizzy already because I'm turning very very much.
Located at 70 km from each other, Lacets de Montvernier seems a small-scale Alpe d'Huez. Alpe d'Huez is iconic because of the twisty road, 14.5 kilometers famous for the 21 switchbacks. Lacets gathers a crazy amount of switchbacks too, 17 hairpins just in 3 kilometers, a proper miniature of Alpe d'Huez. Alpe d'Huez is the most famous summit finish of the Tour de France. Since the 60s, Alpe d'Huez is hosting the Tour almost once every 2 years, being the scenario of the best cycling battles of the last decade.
He will thank Galibier, who has completely sacrificed himself. He took a look straight into the eyes there of Jan Ulrich and said, well, here I go, are you coming or not? And the answer is not.
In contrast to Lacets, that just made 2 appearances in the history of the Tour de France.
And Bardet on this narrow road is just climb you.
Lacets is the little brother of Alpe d'Huez, thus the cutest of the 2.
And right here is the heart of Lacets de Montvernier. If we analyze what we've got in front of us, is the explanation of the foundation of this climb. We have to travel back in the old days during the years 30. A group of 36 people work hard to make this road to connect the town from the bottom with Montvernier. That's the town that is here, just in the top of this climb, in a little plateau that you can see all the Maurienne Valley. It took 6 years for them to build this road. Let's have a closer look here. The road just goes through the rocks because the workers back in the years 30, they have to carve on the mountain to make way for the climb. So there's some sectors of the climb that you just go through the mountain. Many of the switchbacks are just carved in the mountain. So yeah, it took some years to make this spectacular road that reminds me a little bit to the Lago di Cancano back in Bormio. This one in France is called the Mini Alpe, but in Italy there's another climb called the Mini Stelvio, and it's like a mini Stelvio full of switchbacks, also very cute like that. The thing is that for me, Lacets de Montvernier is more spectacular for the shape of the road, and because this thing that I'm telling you, it goes through the rock and it's like an architectural wonder. It's cool because while you're riding, you just have to look below you and you see all the switchbacks you've been climbing, and that motivates you a lot. Okay, we are almost in the last kilometer. We're leaving the switchbacks, and yeah, the last 500 meters before getting to the town of Montvernier is a little bit flatter. And that's the town of Montvernier, where the switchbacks finish. And now there's a junction here once you are getting out from the town, that if you go right, have a look here, if you go right this way, you do the downhill. If you go left, you go to the Col du Chaussy. Lacets de Montvernier is like a sector of the Col du Chaussy. We still have 10 km to get to the top. So that's the climb of Lacets de Montvernier. If you didn't know this climb, hope you like it. And if you already knew this climb, hope you've got more information and come over here and test it. Hope you like the video, and see you guys climbing more crazy mountains. Ciao ragazzi!